Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We are closer to the DLC that's happening tomorrow, the May 14th. I thought it was May 15th, but it's going to be on May 14th. It is May the 13th, 2025. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. But we heard sad news this weekend. We did lose a legend. Sabu just passed away on the weekend. I believe it was on Saturday, and then I heard about it because everybody was posting it. Like wrestlers, reporters were announcing it on Sunday. But he did pass away, ECW legend. I heard that he had his last match in a barbed wire match against Joey Janela. I believe it's GCW or Joey Janela's show. I don't know which one it was, but it was at some show. But I believe that match was like a month ago, and he passed away. That sucks. He had his retirement match, and then he passed away. And he was age 60. So, yeah, it's sad to hear about it. And WWE had a tribute to Sabu. Everybody was talking about him. All the ECW legends like Sandman, Taz, Tommy Dreamer. I believe Mick Foley as well. All the ECW legends that had him teamed up or faced him in ECW. Even WWE wrestlers that wrestled him, like John Cena. So yeah, it is upsetting. If you guys didn't see the press conference of Backlash, John Cena, R-Truth through a table. Because R-Truth wants to congrats John Cena. He said a whole bunch of things. He's the childhood hero of R-Truth and that stuff. And John Cena says, if you say one more thing, there's going to be consequences. And R-Truth says, I just want to congrats to you. And John Cena did an AA onto R-Truth. So I guess R-Truth is not a heel. He did help Cena win on Backlash. I guess he's not a heel. I guess he's not part of the faction between The Rock and John Cena and Travis Scott, I guess. Is he in that faction? Is Travis Scott part of that faction? I have no idea. I really don't. But we have our first segment from Monday Night Raw. We didn't get a lot of segments. We got interviews, we got matches for next week, I believe. I believe there's a title match next week for the tag titles. So yeah. And we got some Saturday's main event. We know the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. And we heard that we had another segment. Jey Uso talking about Logan Paul and all that stuff. And Gunther came out. And I guess Adam Pearce told Jey Uso this as well, that whoever wins that Saturday's main event on June 9th, how many weeks is that? I think that's like 2 weeks. In June 9th, they will be facing Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be crazy. I thought it was going to be on a pay-per-view, but no, it's not going to be on a pay-per-view. And so yeah, that's going to be interesting. What else we had? Any more segments I actually could remember? Finn Balor says he's going to handle AJ Styles, all that stuff. Okay. So we got CM Punk coming out, and he's blaming himself of what Paul Heyman did to him. Because remember, in 2013, I believe, Paul Heyman attacked CM Punk once again at Money in the Bank. Whacking him with a steel ladder. Making him bleed. And he knew that he will do it again because that's what Paul Heyman does. Remember what he did to Brock Lesnar in 2003? He aligned himself with Big Show. So he's really good at betraying people. So CM Punk says he's blaming himself because he should know about this. And people told him to worry about Paul Heyman. Don't trust Paul Heyman and all that stuff. And he makes fun of Paul Heyman, call him a penguin. And all that. Paul Heyman came out and he has some things to say, and I don't even remember what he said. He says things too fast. And it looks like Paul Heyman was about, he looks like he had some balls in him to trying to walk towards CM Punk, but he stopped, and here comes Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has some things to say, and he says, why is CM Punk doing this? Why he has a problem with me I thought Seth Rollins had a problem with him first. He's the one that's saying, "Oh, you will never be the World Heavyweight Champion because of me." Why is CM Punk in hell is the one that's trying to attack Seth Rollins? It's Seth Rollins always attacking CM Punk and Roman Reigns because he wants the spotlights. And he says he knows why because CM Punk wants to be the victim. And now he then he sends his dog, Braun Breaker, after Mr. CM Punk. They brawled. Braun Breaker and CM Punk brawled. And then Seth Rollins got involved. Sami Zayn got involved. But the numbers was still too much. And then Jey Uso got involved. And then Sami Zayn brings a chair and made Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker run away. And we heard that Saturday Night Main Event, May something, we will have Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn. We already knew this was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen at Backlash. But it's happening at Saturday Night's Main Event. So we're going to see the first time ever Seth Rollins teaming up with Braun Breaker. This team. Let's see how they work as a team. I think they're going to win because it's their first match as a tag team. Braun Breaker attacked Jey Uso after he heard about this announcement that he's defending his title against Gunther in June 9th if he wins at Saturday Night's Main Event. And he's supposed to have a match next week as well against Braun Breaker. Our first match of the evening, we got Penta versus Chad Gable. It was supposed to be El Grande Americano, but he's on a tour of Mexico. And nobody knows about this tour. There is a tour, but it's not in Mexico. Michael Cole was doing this show for 20 minutes by himself. Pat McAfee was a little late. Because he was getting medical treatments. He's cleared to be out there and commentate. When this match was about to start, Pat McAfee came out and went to the commentary table. And he's cleared to commentate. So we have Penta versus Chad Gable. I thought it was a pretty decent match. The winner of that match was Penta. I thought it was a pretty decent match. And then we had the Creed Brothers versus the War Raiders. New Day's the one that made this match because they're scared of the War Raiders. They beat them at WrestleMania, but they don't give them a rematch for the tag team title. So they said that if the Creed Brothers could win, they get a tag team title shot. But the New Day says, what are you talking about? We never said that. But the Creed Brothers won the match because of the New Day distracting Eric and Ivar. And that appears made it official that next week or whenever the next tag team title match is going to happen, it's going to be a triple threat match. War Raiders, Creed Brothers, and the New Day for the World Tag Team Championships. We got AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. I thought it was a pretty decent match with two former Bullet Club members. It was pretty good until the Judgment Day likes to get themselves involved. Penta came out and saved AJ Styles and attacked the rest of the Judgment Day, JD and Carlito, that's not in the match, so AJ couldn't get disqualified. So AJ won the match, and we heard that next week it will be Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD, I believe, versus AJ Styles and Penta. What a tag team that will be. Well, speaking of tag teams, we got Rhea Ripley teaming up with Io Sky to versus NXT's newcomers to Monday Night Raw, Roxanne Perez and Julia. Oh my God, this tag team match was great. This is why I want to have Julia in my game. I'm happy that she made it this year, that she's a DLC. Because I would be really upset if she's not in the game, if she's not in the base game or in the DLC. I would be upset because she's good. I'd be more upset if none of those guys made it. The Motor City Machine Guns or Stephanie McCarr. I don't know about this thing, celebrity guest, but I would be more upset if those guys don't show up. Even Penta, because Penta hasn't been in WWE for a lot of times. He's been there for a couple of months. Just like Jordan Grace, just like Stephanie McCarr. None of these guys been in WWE for a year yet. Not yet. So I'm happy that we get Julia and Stephanie McCarr and Motor City Machine Guns, Penta, Jordan Grace, all the people, all of those new people. And it's updated my universe mode. I know we have to wait still, but it's adding up because tomorrow's DLC. Now we don't have to worry about those guys. We just need to worry about Jordan Grace and Penta. And those are coming up soon. It was a pretty decent main event. I enjoyed it. It was great. Julia, Roxanne, they did well. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky did well. The winner of that match was Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. And Rhea Ripley is still showing that Io Sky, she still wants the women's world title. Because when they hold their arms up, Rhea Ripley was looking at the women's world title, saying that's what she wants. That's the end of Monday Night Raw. It is upsetting to hear about Sabu being passed away. He wrestled in every single show. Well, he didn't wrestle in AEW, but he showed up in AEW. He showed up in ECW. He showed up in WWE, TNA, AEW. He showed up in almost every company that I've seen or I could recognize. I don't think was he in WCW? I have no idea. I don't remember. Rhino been in every company. Looks like he's been in WCW, ECW, TNA, WWE, and now AEW. And he's been in Ring of Honor back in the day. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. And I'm waiting for this patch to come up because we're supposed to be getting a patch today. Every time the DLC is about to come up, day before we get a patch. And I believe you get the urn. And some fixes. So I'm hoping that we get that. And I'm hoping they fix some of the matches, because some matches still do countouts. Not a big fan of that. I don't do most of the matches, but if I wanted to, I hope they fix it. What else they need to fix? I don't have a lot of problems. Do something with the submissions, because I don't know how to fix it. I'm trying to make it a little hard and a little easy, but it's always easy or it's always hard. I want to be in the middle. So, I have no idea. That's what we fit today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!